Hey there, it's Michelle Wise with Living in Denver, Colorado, and today we're going to talk about Boulder. We're going to jump into my computer and give you a walkthrough of what it's like, kind of show you around from where Boulder sits in the state of Colorado to what's in Boulder and what it all offers you. So stick around, you're not going to want to miss it. Let's get to it. Okay, so Boulder, Colorado. If you've watched our vlog on Boulder, you'll see that it is a happening place to live. It's actually the 11th most populous municipality in the state of Colorado, and people love living there. And people all around Colorado love to come visit, and even people from outside of Colorado put Boulder on their destination list as a place to visit. What makes it so unique and so exciting that people just flock to Boulder is kind of their culture, their lifestyle. So Boulder sits, let's jump into my map first and I'll show you here. Let me jump in here. So Boulder, there we go. Boulder sits at the base of the Rocky Mountains. And so if you want Colorado living at its best, Boulder is definitely one of the cities that can offer you that. And so here we go. When you look here at my map of kind of the Front Range, Denver Metro, central Colorado here is Denver. You'll see, you should be familiar with, and Boulder sits right up here just to the northwest of the Denver Metro area. And all of this green area right here are the Rocky Mountains. So it literally sits at the base. You can be in the mountains within 15 minutes, hiking, biking, tubing down a river, any of those great Colorado outdoor activities that you want to do as part of living in Colorado. You can do that from Boulder in basically just a hop, skip, and a jump. So let's zoom in here so you can see. Again, Boulder sits right here. So proximity wise to the Denver metro area, it's going to take you probably about 45 minutes to get from Boulder to basically Denver, downtown Denver. It'll probably take you about the same. Our airport sits right over here. And so to get to the airport, it's a little bit more of a drive than some of the metro areas, the cities and everything, but you can see it sits right here. So in order to get there, the easiest way is to jump on 36, take 470 around over here to Pena and get into the Denver International Airport that way. It's going to cost you some money. As you remember, if you've watched our other videos, 470 here that circles this, actually to right here, that circles this quadrant of the city is a toll road. So, you know, it is what it is. If you don't want to take the toll or pay to get there, it's going to take you substantially longer to work your way through the city, down 36 up to I-70 and then over and out Pena Boulevard that way. So you're asking me, it's probably worth the money, but that's your call. So then also when you're looking at Boulder, again, here you would take 36 in to Denver area, jump on I-25 and get over here to the downtown metro area that way. If you're going up to the mountains, you know, further in, there's lots of options there. You know, all these little side highways here that take you up through. In order to get over to I-70 though, you'll have to trek down along the Front Range through Golden and then jump on I-70 here or cut through some of these mountain passes. Probably going 93 over to I-70 is your best direct route. If you're, you know, kind of looking for speed to lead there, that's probably your best route. But I mean, really, this is your backyard. All of this Rocky Mountains area is your backyard. There's ski slope. Eldora is not very far away. Let's zoom and see if we get it to pop up on a map here. It's not showing, it's right in here somewhere, but you can get to a ski slope probably in just about 30 minutes to get up to the Eldora ski slope. And but again, you have trails and hiking paths and rivers and you name it, it's all right outside your back door in just a short 15-minute hop in the car and you can be at a trailhead even sooner probably. But so let's jump into Boulder here. This is the general vicinity of Boulder. And so, you know, what is Boulder like? What is it like to live in Boulder? Well, again, a lot of the people, it's very outdoorsy. There's a lot of bikers that ride through Boulder. You do, as a driver, have to share the road with the bikes. Again, it's just your outdoor paradise living in Boulder. And so with that, you also get the University of Colorado, which sits right in here. This is the University of Colorado. Go Buffs. They're having a great year. And right here is Folsom Field. This is all the university here. And so a lot of this area right in around here is going to be university housing, student housing, off-campus housing. It's mixed though. There are some families that live in there. It's going to be your older section of Boulder. A lot of homes that were built in the early 1900s fall into that area. Some multifamily, condos, duplexes, things of that. So if you're looking for an investment, this could be a great spot for you. Rents are very expensive in Boulder. And so while your property prices are high, you get a lot for your rental income coming in. So that's good. But let's back out here. And Boulder's grown a ton over the last 10, 20 years. It used to be very centrally located here, kind of in this middle general vicinity. And like anywhere, it's kind of expanded out into the outskirts. And so the further out you go, the further east, the further north you go, your money goes a little further. If you tend to go a little further south, that can be the case. Your money will get you more, but you're also going to start running into the Golden area. And so, Golden has grown and developed over the years as well. And it's also very desirable. So property prices are skyrocketing in Golden as well. And so you may not quite get as much money, much house for your money if you head south. But let's head back to Boulder. So this section up here called North, this is North Boulder, obviously, but you've got some reservoir, the Boulder Reservoir here. You can see you're surrounded by a couple different lakes. Again, that outdoor living at its best. But this Boulder Reservoir area is really a beautiful part of Boulder to be out on the outskirts. Gives you a little more space, not as congested of housing or as congested of streets. And then Gun Barrel is up in this direction too, and over in here. And that's kind of, for lack of a better word, a suburb to Boulder. And so your money can get you a little further out there as well. But this area here, you're going to find some new builds, just a little more newer. There are some older areas out there, but that's where some of the growth is happening. And again, lots of outdoor life up in this direction. There's also Celestial Seasonings Tea. If you're a tea drinker, their facility is located in this area right here. And so that's a really fun place to go visit. Check it out. They give you free tea samples. You get to tour their plants, see how teas are made. I've done it before. It's really, really fun. And then as we head kind of south, you're going to get, these are all beautiful neighborhoods here, lots of shopping. You're going to get some of your typical, CVS, Walgreens, King Soopers is our grocery stores up here, and Safeway. You're just going to have a little bit more of that suburban feeling. As you work your way down a little bit, this here is Old Boulder. So, on this map, it's called Old North Boulder. But this is kind of more the historic district of Boulder. There's Pearl Street shopping up in this area. Pearl Street Mall, which is a beautiful walking mall with a lot of great restaurants, shopping, boutiques. There's buskers on the street performing, tree lined. It's just absolutely beautiful. So that is a very desirable spot to live in Boulder, as well as just a great place to go visit. And then as you kind of keep pushing your way down and out, again, more neighborhoods. A lot of this area was built in the 70s and 80s, but you do have pockets of new build because all the lots weren't taken and all the land wasn't built on. And so you will have some of that. But again, you're going to have that shopping, Ross, TJ Maxx, mixed in. Traffic tends to be a little bit of a congestion problem in Boulder, just because the way it was originally built, being an older mountain town or at the foot of the mountains, they didn't plan on, you know, 4-lane highways going through the city. And so that is one of the cons of Boulder that you need to be aware of, but it gives you that option. And then if you keep kind of pushing down here a little bit south, you get into this Table Mesa area, very treed, very mature landscaping. You'll find a lot of mature landscaping in Boulder across the board just because of the age of a lot of the area, and then just also being at the base of the mountains, you know, those pine trees and the trees kind of flow down the hillside over into the city here. So that is what gets you here. But Table Mesa, sorry, not Taco Bell, Table Mesa here is a great neighborhood as well. Great schools in Boulder, Boulder County schools, you can't beat them. They're fabulous. And again, shopping mixed all in amongst all of these neighborhoods is all your typical shopping needs that you need, along with a lot of fun mom and pop restaurants, boutiques, things like that. And then if we zoom in here too, this is one of the interesting, they have NCAR up in Boulder, which is the National Center for Atmospheric Research Center, and they do a lot of the earthquakes, you know, weather related things, but there's a lot of open space up in this area where you can hike and bike. And again, you live over here in Table Mesa area, it's right out your back door. So you'll find that in a lot of the neighborhoods in Boulder. You can see the green space. There's a couple golf courses. Foothills golf course Flatirons golf course is right here. It's a nice golf course if you're into golf, and you can just see a lot of different park areas litter throughout the entire city of Boulder, regardless of where you are. They have outdoor park spaces up here. These are newer that have been developed specifically for, you know, those outdoor sporting activities. They have soccer fields as well up here. So they do a really nice job of, as Boulder has grown and developed, they've really done a lot to keep that outdoorsy lifestyle feeling going. So, and again, another reservoir, Valmont Reservoir, Baseline Reservoir down here. And then, like I said earlier, as you push your way out, you're going to get into some of these neighborhoods, or maybe if you want some acreage, that's definitely available out here on the east, and especially up to the north up here, that gives you a little bit more acreage, homes on acreage. There are some farms up that direction. So, you know, Boulder is a great place to live. It's a great place, regardless of whether you're raising a family, you're an empty nester, you name it, Boulder can cover and meet the needs of what you are looking for. Okay, so now what I wanted to do is just jump into the market in Boulder and what that looks like. Again, we have our map here of the Boulder metro, or Boulder proper city limits. And when we look at Boulder on realtor.com, this is just a good site to kind of give you some oversight on what's going on. You'll see that the median listed home price right now is $1.3 million. So it definitely is not one of the more budget friendly cities in the Denver metro area. But again, you know, you're getting that outdoor living, you're getting just the ambiance of Boulder. And, you know, it's kind of like, you know, people pay a lot to live in Beverly Hills, California. People pay a lot to live in Boulder, Colorado. So it is what it is, but there is some affordability here too. So let me show you something here. So 1.3 is the average median listing price of home, which equates to about $581 per square foot. But the median sold price is $975. So just shy of $1 million. And you'll see in our vlog, we go over and kind of show you a little deeper of what your money gets you in different price points in Boulder. So check that out if that's something you're interested in. But you'll see here that, you know, if you look at this listing over here, there's a lot of acreage there in this large, you know, price point tagged home. But then you can also find something that's smaller. This is a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, only 320 square feet. Obviously, this is up in the foothills. You can kind of see by looking at the picture here of this house down here on the left that it is something that's more mountain ish. And so, one bed, one bath. But if you're looking for something that's, more in the city, that's affordable, here is a great example of a condo or a townhome, $309,000. Again, it's one bed, one bath, 624 square feet, but you're gonna find it more centrally located in Boulder. Options are there. And then again, for fun, the most expensive listing right now is almost $13 million, 6 beds, 7.5 bathrooms, almost just over 11,000 square feet. So that gives you a quick snapshot. Again, check out our blog. We go a little deeper into what your money gets you at different price points in Boulder. And if you have further questions about more specific things, please reach out to us. We can definitely help you there. Again, this is just kind of a quick overview, but there you have it.